Well, Mary, you just won't let up, will you? You're so stupid. This is in response to your little short about me knowing. You know, Mary, you were born in 1985. My son was born in 1985. I moved to Tampa in 1986. I will swear on any Bible, any court of law, before any judge, because what I'm saying is the truth. I never seen no abuse, and neither did you. There's no crime in being poor, Mary. None. You know, you want to blame your parents because you didn't have what you had at your grandma's. That's the bottom line. But for me, I never seen anything, because if I had, I would have done something. But there was nothing there for me to see. And then after I moved to Tampa, ding dong, I moved to Georgia, what, in 1997. And I've been here ever since. So I want to ask you something. You want to portray that I was just sitting around watching you and your sisters get beat, and I don't know. You know that didn't happen. You know I never done that. I have taken in abused children. Don't play so. You're too much, Mary. You are too much. Do you really, really, really want to go all the way to court? Because I got a whole lot of children that are grown now that would be happy to come and testify for me. Do you understand what you're doing? You're lying. You're a lying little sack of shit. That's what you are. I have just about had enough of you, and I'm just about ready to take serious actions against you, and not ones for money, hon. I want you in jail. If I go that far, I'm going all the way. So trust me on that one, all right? And if you can't trust me, just wait and watch it happen, because I've had enough of you lying and slandering me and having this pity party because you ain't nothing but a con. That's all you are. That's all you'll probably ever be. I've got hope that you might get it right one day, but it's looking slim and far away. You sitting up there begging for money, trying to get people people that don't know neither one of us. They just hear your big ass mouth and your poor sad sack of a face, sitting up there begging for money because you just so abused. Let me tell you something. There is millions of adults, including myself, that have went through things and have come out fighting. So we're the kind of people you really shouldn't want to go up against, because we will fight back. And we will continue to fight back. As long as you're screaming and begging, we're going to keep fighting back. And I'm going to tell you, as long as there's breath in my body, I will. I have never watched any abuse, ever, and done nothing. You trying to play that narrative, well, you better wait till I'm dead to do that, because it's not going to work right now. It's not going to work. You just can't stop. And let me answer this question real quick. You wanted to know why your sisters didn't go? Because your little greedy ass didn't want them to go. You came with your grandmother, as you put. We usually met her at the park. No, I should have said something to her. I should have stood up to my mother and said, no, if Mary's going, the others are going. I should have, but I didn't, and I'll pay for that one, and I regret it. And I've already talked to your sister about it, because I really do regret not standing up to her and telling her, look, Mom, this isn't right. You need to go get all the girls or none of them. And then your little ass would have been left at home. They would have had to babysit you while your grandmother went off with their other grandchildren. They never wanted to cause trouble, never want to hurt nobody. But they're gone now. So it's on. So play with me, Mary. Keep it on, because I'll just keep going. I don't know, I'll figure out something. I'll figure out to reach every corner of the earth. I'll figure out to reach every corner that you hang around, the roach corners that you do. You need to quit lying. You need to quit lying about me and my family. You started this mess when you brought and started talking about my daughter who had passed away. But I don't hear you talking about that, do you? You don't tell people why I really come to YouTube. I couldn't get through to you. You kept deleting my comments on your channel. I tried that route. That didn't work. Tried Facebook. You pushed me out of the way. Well, you can't push me out of the way now. You can't push me away. I am here. I finally found a way. With thanks of many people. You are terrible. And I will be thinking of the next move, because I am not going to tolerate you. in the middle of my house cleaning anymore. You know, I've got to figure out a way to make you stop, not to shut you up. I don't care what you talk about. Just keep my name out of your mouth. Keep my family out of your mouth, because we're not your family. Hell, do I got to get a DNA? Really? Because you are not our family. And I believe God will change the results. I really do. I don't believe you'll show up as related to us whatsoever. Because you are not possibly related to your mother or my mother. You are not. For you to sit here after that woman, my grandmother, did everything she could for you and kept you and showered you, and you just had everything you could possibly imagine, and you didn't go home that much. You know, you are a lion, and when you did, you couldn't stand it because they were poor, and you thought you were supposed to be rich. You were royalty, weren't you? Well, you royalty, all right, royalty that needs to be flushed down the damn toilet. So keep on, Mary, because I'm telling you, I see a bad day in your future, a real bad day, because see, we can afford to go to California and file suit if we need to go there and do it. I'm not quite sure how that works. I could find out. But I'm going to tell you something. I haven't done it because of the fact that it's a waste of money that I need from my family here. Because you know what? It is not cheap to pay for funerals. And when you have two back-to-back, I'm going to tell you something, gets a little expensive. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? And when you're gone, there ain't nobody going to come and retrieve your body. So you'll end up wherever in the pauper hell you end up. Hopefully right back where you belong, in the trash. You know, you push and push. You don't know. You don't know. You know. But you don't. You think you're far enough away and you think you can just be safe there. Well, you're not safe. Because if I need to, I will really push a little bit here to make something happen. And I will do it, Mary. You know my husband. He'll eventually say, yeah, okay, well, we'll do it. We'll go ahead and take her on down. We'll do whatever court thing we got. But see, I don't like to take the man's money like that, because that's a waste of money. Because you're a waste of money and you're a waste of time. And any fool that gives you 50 cents is a fool. They're a fool. And you can tell them I said so. Because they need to be checking you out. They need to be looking at all the resources. Because let me tell you, everybody on here ain't lying about you. How can the whole world be lying, but you are telling the truth? You are telling the truth. Come on. You need to wake up.